No.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Nickel City Hot Takes. How about that game?
It's been a couple weeks.
How about that game?
Was it week 2?
Yeah, we missed last week.
Has some IRL issues.
Unrelated.
Yes. But
We're back.
we're here. We're back.
We had a hell of a game last week.
Yes, we did. Just a quick recap of last week. I didn't watch it too much, and also my colleague here also hasn't watched it too much because of out of state and issues. But it was a pure domination. At any point, I mean, there was a point that we were down by, we were up by 7 at one point, and that's when I was like, maybe this would become a game, and then it became nothing.
What we missed, unfortunately, was Josh Allen coming back to his MVP.
Yeah, we mentioned it, and Brian called it. Josh Allen's back, and just dropping 5 touchdowns like nothing. People worried about it, and it's
it was beautiful. It was a thing of beauty.
There was a YouTuber called Urinating Tree that he did his weekly recaps, and he had a perfect quote. Perfect quote.
What did you say his name was?
Urinating Tree. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so he had a perfect quote. The Steelers beat the Bills, but they awoken the Bisons.
Boy, oh boy, are they awake now?
Yeah, they're. Oh my Jesus.
Well, obviously lost to the Steelers, just like you said. They've awoken us.
They woken Josh Allen.
It took a little extra game for Josh Allen to wake up.
I mean, if you noticed, if you look carefully too, in that Miami game when we blew them out, that was not a happy Josh Allen.
That was not.
That looked like a really mad Josh Allen. Deservedly so. Let's be honest here. You didn't perform that great, but
he didn't. But you got to know this guy knows like all the. Yeah. Josh Allen owns the Miami Dolphins. He's their dad. He knows this.
But he didn't own them. That's the thing. I think he had like a. It's kind of like a. It's kind of like a, how you say, a tip to his thing. His daddy. He's the daddy, and he wasn't the daddy. It was the Bills defense.
The Bills defense.
He wasn't that, and you can see it.
He's their daddy in the sense
he looked like he lost the game. He looked like he lost the game in Miami.
He didn't play to the MVP caliber. He did enough to win the game.
Yeah.
But
oh boy.
Then you fast forward to Washington.
Oh boy.
And dude was unstoppable.
You want to talk about how angry Josh Allen. You just don't want to mess with angry Josh Allen. That is just something you do not want to mess with. No. He remembers.
We'll get to remembering.
Oh,
like this game today, the Houston, the playoff game.
Yeah,
and you know where I'm going with this. Everybody else knows where I'm going.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a very special segment coming soon, and it's gonna be great. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So yeah, now we're fast forwarding to today. Houston Texans they beat us in the playoffs. These next 3 weeks are essentially revenge games. Think about it. I mean, you have the Texans. They beat us in the playoffs.
2019.
Really, really, really ignited Josh Allen. Like, just think about it. He was not,
He was an MVP caliber quarterback.
Yes, he was. The Texans ignited Josh Allen.
And it showed.
He had damn near an MVP season. Didn't go against the Texans then. So, hey. But Josh Allen was like, I remember what you guys did to us. It's time to pay you back.
In full.
And they pay them back.
In full with interest.
If you couldn't tell, it's 40.
Yeah, we're showing 40 to nothing. Let me just point something out. All of you watched the game, obviously. It was raining.
Yes.
pretty much the whole day.
It's funny. The very first play, we get the ball back. Obviously, we get the ball back, and the very first play Josh Allen does is throws a pick. Now, mind you, the ball came out of his hand really weird. And from what I'm mistaken, I'm almost entirely sure about this. We haven't had Josh Allen do a brain game.
I don't remember.
I don't remember, but I'm almost certain that was never the case. I'm pretty sure that we never had Josh Allen play in the rain. So maybe it was just there. And it's funny. It's like, oh, it'll be just a quick adjustment. Literally, the very next drive,
He was on.
he was on.
I mean, there was one throw that he aimed at Diggs on the next drive that kind of went into the...
Yeah.
But it slipped out of his hand, you could tell.
You can tell, like, when they came out of his hand, it went kind of like, it just like shot up. So, but you can tell that it was a weather thing, because in the rest of the game, dime. Oh my Jesus. The amount of, like, anyone was worried about Josh Allen and his deep ball. You look at this game, you don't have to worry about it.
In the rain, he's dropping dimes.
Like, honestly, this game was like, it's funny. It's like, it was the very first play, and I wasn't even worried about it though. Something about it, I was like, I don't know. It sounds like I'm making up excuses by saying things like, Josh Allen is just making sure the audio's not playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Josh Allen is like he knows how to adapt and overcome. He's growing as a NFL quarterback. He does not let that one interception determine how the rest of the game's going to go. Mm-hmm. He's going to put it behind him, learn from it, and perform like he did. Mm-hmm. And I'm just saying, if it wasn't raining, I don't
know. I just don't know what the score could possibly be. You might have a record.
He's not going to be there in the second half.
No, the second half.
With the way the defense was playing, Mitch Trubisky comes in at the beginning of the third quarter. I don't care. It's 40-0 at half.
Yeah, there's no way this game is going on not being at least 36, 35 points. I mean, Tyler Bass went with 4 field goals. 4 field goals that could have been touchdowns.
Yeah, I'd say
think
3
about
of
that.
them are touchdowns if it's not raining.
Yeah, so insane work from the offense in general. Like, even the run game just woke the hell up.
Motor was looking good.
Oh my God, Motor was looking so damn good. Like, there was just one run where it got called back, obviously, but it was like they kept on running, and he was just like
angry,
gashing and dashing, and just like, I think it wasn't that same run, but there was one run where he juked so hard that the guy literally spun in midair.
Oh, that was a Singletary run.
The Singletary, yeah. It, like, he spun in midair. Like, he
goes,
and the guy goes, woo, it's like,
over. It was great.
It was amazing. But I mean, you can't talk about this game. Well, stats. Let's go stats. All right. So Josh Allen, 20 for 29. Not really that much of a passing game, but you didn't need to.
That's what I like to see. Yeah. 29 pass attempts. That's what I like to see.
Yeah. 248, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception, which was the very, very first play.
Blame it on the rain.
Blame it on the rain. Mr. Trubisky, the MVP, 1 for 1, 8 yards and 1 touchdown. Running touchdown.
Rushing.
Oh, that's right. Josh Allen also got a rushing touchdown too. So
yeah.
No shocker there. Devin Singletary, 14 carries for 79 yards, average 5.6. Zach Moss, 14 carries for 61 yards, 4.4 miles. And Josh Allen for 6 carries, 41 yards, 6.68 average.
Moss had the touchdown rushing, by the way.
Yes,
Moss and Trubisky.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember Richie playing, to be honest. But...
Oh, yeah, he came in.
Diggs right back to where he belongs.
7 receptions, 114 yards, but 10 targets. That's what I've been saying. He's going to get you 10 targets.
Emmanuel Sanders, 8 today. Mm-hmm. Got them deep balls. Dawson Knox, 5 for 37, 2 TDs.
Get out of here.
Just want to point it out. Hey, this is the Knox Report. How you doing, guys? So, those of you that like Dawson Knox, like myself, just want to rub it in Brian's face real quick. Hey, Brian, did you know that Dawson Knox for the past 2 games has 4 combined touchdowns?
Yeah, I know.
4 combined
I
touchdowns.
heard you.
For them.
I heard that whisper.
So many touchdowns.
I heard that whisper.
That curly hair.
Are you done?
So much.
Listen, this is my take on Dawson Knox. Since everybody wants to keep rubbing it in that he's doing so good for the first quarter of the season, don't try to forget. Don't give this guy any kudos or props or whatever you think he deserves until he gives you a full season of consistency. Because last season, he gave you a full season of drop balls.
But you know those balls is dropping now?
Last season, listen, he gave you a full season of drop. I don't want to hear it. That is my take on Dawson Knox. He is in my doghouse until he can give me a full season of consistency. I don't want to hear it. Or, you know what? I'll cut him some slack. If he can do this against teams like the Chiefs, like Tennessee, in big games against teams that are on our level, not this Houston garbage. If he can do that, if he can put up those kind of stats against those, I'll cut him some slack. You might, but until then, no. Dawson Knox is in my doghouse. He is not going to get any credit from me. I don't care. Just stop it. I'm done.
I'm going to give him all the credit. Dawson Knox has been phenomenal so far. I'm loving his work. He's catching the balls in a fantastic fashion too. Like especially last week that catch. Oh my god, so good, so damn good. And just he recognized real. That's all. But anyways,
continue with the stats.
So to continue with the stats. So yeah. Let's see. So we got that. Quiet game for Cole Beasley, 2 for 16. But you know what? Everyone got to eat. Yeah. Everyone got to eat, and then there's only so much you can feed. So
in a rainy game, yeah.
Yeah, today it's not the day for Cole. He got 2 for 2. He never misses. Always 7-11. Mm-hmm. That's why he's there. There's 11-11 for a reason. So. That's pretty much it. I'm still waiting for my Gabe Davis Day game, but it's gonna come. Yeah. Maybe against Kansas City. Maybe just.
I'm just saying. Maybe they're saving him.
Maybe he just goes all out. Who knows?
It could definitely happen. One of the things that I was loving more than anything about this game.
By the way, this is very much a Brian game. This is very much a Brian game. This screams Brian game, running and defense. This is all Brian's game. He loves this type of stuff. Absolutely
mainly defense.
Mainly defense. 4. Switching over to defense, actually, we're gonna go with the opponent's stats, which is hilariously bad. Let's get to it. Davis Mills, whoever the hell you are, 11 for 21 for 87 yards and 4 interceptions, 0 TDs, and 1 fumble. 5 turnovers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mark Ingram, 6 carries for 24 yards. Blech. David Johnson, 5 for 21. Blech. Rex Burkhead, more like Rex Mishead, -1 yard. Philip Lindsay. How many expatriates / Denver players are going to understand here? Anyways, Brandon Cooks, 5 for 47.
He had a decent game.
47 yards. David Johnson, 27 yards, 4 targets, 3 catches.
The point we're getting at here was these guys.
2 fumbles, 6 overall turnovers.
I mean, they did not. The Bills' defense had their way with this team. And when you hold a team to 0 points, like you saw Jordan Poyer antagonizing the Dolphins fans, you had 0 points. You can't say anything. You got blanked. Your offense did nothing.
Nothing. I mean, honestly, the defense is on a whole nother level right now.
This year, yeah.
I'm hoping this is not an exception because of the teams we're going against, and they carried this performance over to. Oh, we'll get to that next week. But this week we're gonna talk about what's happening. Brian's just like he's gonna give himself a Charlie horse. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping they can just continue this kind of progress. Because I mean, you want to know a very very amazing stat? My favorite stat that I've heard so far. After the Steelers game, you want to know how much points we've scored compared to how much points has been scored on? 111 to 21.
This is my Buffalo Bills team. This is what I love. This is defense. I get what you're trying to say.
We're pushing out the points, and we're also preventing the points. This is the team that we've been talking about. It took us a week.
And I get what you're trying to say with the weak opponents.
I mean, they're still NFL players.
This is what I'm getting at. They are NFL players.
Yes.
And it's not like Pittsburgh had a lights out stat sheet against us either.
No.
They didn't. We just did not show up on offense.
No. This was, mind you, this whole thing with that one loss has nothing to do with the defense. Defense has been consistently good the whole season so far.
Mm-hmm.
For this entire quarter, you're only letting only less than 40 points in 4 games. In 4 games,
you're averaging about 11 points a game on defense.
That's
top rank.
That is top. That's top. That has to be top. And I can't think of any other team that's like that.
What was the one thing last year that we were saying that we wanted so much to get, but we weren't getting because all we had was like Jerry Hughes creating pressure?
Yep. Oh my God, the rookies! Oh my God, I'm loving them so much.
I'm just saying.
The rookies are doing so good.
Greg Russo is a monster.
He's a monster.
He did not have a sack today, but this dude is always back there.
He's causing so much pressure by himself. And I'm noticing this too. And this is crazy. This is a crazy, crazy revelation I had today. Star had a sack today. You want to know why? Because they're not triple teaming him anymore. You know why? Because now they're worried about Russo.
And Ed Oliver, who's also getting back there.
Oliver's playing for a contract.
He's playing for... We saw Mario Addison back there at times too. God. Jerry Hughes was doing the same stuff he's doing. Everybody's getting back honest, there.
Hughes has been quiet. But I think he's doing his thing. He's not really out there right now. Like, Russo and especially Oliver. Oliver is... He's trying to have a Pro Bowl season right now.
He's working on it.
He's working on it. I think he's succeeding. There was one in particular play that he just moment, snap, got him.
Loss.
Like that. Just insane.
The announcers were sitting there like, can you at least the quarterback doesn't even have time to say look out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, geez Louise, man. He got back there and he dominated. That's just the line.
Yeah.
You saw Milano back there.
Oh my God, Milano is just he created another turnover today again.
Not to mention our middle linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds, taking that pick.
He finally got a pick.
First interception.
Edmonds finally got a pick. How many times he almost had a pick and he never got they're helping him out. They're helping him out.
You get behind these guys.
Good God.
And everybody's worried about Jordan Poyer being
next
out.
Man up. Comes next man up. Both of them.
Joquan Johnson out of Miami gets an interception today, filling in for Jordan Poyer.
Yep.
I mean...
And then the other dude...
Damar Hamlin, rookie.
Yeah, Hamlin freaking gets the turnover.
I don't know if he got the turnover, but he was the one that made that nice bang play on defense.
Oh yeah, that's right. That wasn't late in the game. No, those it was 46 and 47. They both had interceptions.
Cam Lewis.
Yeah. Next man up.
We just signed him off the practice squad and look
off the practice squad, and he
was all
over the place. I think he had a nice sack, and then he got an interception.
Cam Lewis was everywhere.
Yeah, honestly, we have depth. This is something we never had, even in the good defense times. We've never had this much depth in our. And we're probably gonna get our two players back anyway. So it's now we can rotate them into the lineup now. It's just It's good. It's good to be a Bills fan right now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a good problem to have.
Yes, it's a really good problem. Again, really happy Star. I do not want to ever see him. He's like, he's a very angry Maui. I think that's what I call him because of course he's a white.
He is a mean.
He's a mean dude. Oh my juice. But yeah, like honestly, like Porter or not Porter, Hyde with that amazing catch. Like the reflexes you have to have.
That ball was zipping.
It was behind him practically.
Yeah.
And he caught it somehow. So
that ball was zipping. In the rain, dude, just stop. I'm done. I can't with this game.
Yeah, this game was everything we wanted. I honestly cannot really complain about almost anything in this game. I wish we scored more points. I guess.
I've got nothing. There's no complaints here.
I have nothing to complain about. We got the 40 burger. We shut them out. This is the second shutout in the season.
They covered that 16.5 point spread.
Oh, by double, triple?
Just saying.
It's honestly
more than double.
Yeah, more than double. It's insane. I don't know what else to say. It's just.
It was a great game. Great game.
It was a great game.
Defense.
I guess it's only right for me to reference the rest of the league, starting with the division.
Oh.
Oh boy!
Get him!
Hey Tennessee! How you like them balls? How you like them Jets balls? Look here, Tennessee. You do know you lost to the Jets, right? You couldn't finish the job. Tennessee, you do know you're next after Kansas City, right? Right? You know that, right? You lost to the Jets. Oh, sorry, Kansas City's next, but we'll get there. Brian, calm yourself down. Anyway, so Jets beat Tennessee 27-24 in OT due to a missed field goal. Laugh. What else? I think Miami, they lost to Indianapolis, as they should, because it needs a better team.
Sorry, Jacoby Brissett. I kind of wanted to see you do good against your old team, but
I know I did not.
Sorry.
No. So that's that, and then of course New England is going to be facing against Tampa Bay, which
it's New England against New England South.
It's going to be hilarious because of how petty New England is right now with losing their quarterback.
Your fan base sucks.
Yeah, your fan base really sucks. There's some news about, and I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but apparently Robert Kraft and the Patriots are refusing to acknowledge any type of celebration when it comes to any type of record-breaking moments.
They're not going to stop the game.
They're not going to stop the game or pause it or anything. They're just going to continue the game as is.
Well, they're going to pause it, but they're not going to stop it.
Yeah, they're not going to stop the game to celebrate a moment that is
a record-breaking moment.
A record-breaking moment.
Historical.
Yes. One of a kind moment.
I do not support Tom Brady in any way, shape, matter, or form. But come on, it's history.
You can't mess with history.
It's history.
And the thing is, like, look, I don't hate Tom Brady, although he's
I hate Tom Brady.
I don't hate Tom Brady in that moment. I never hated Tom Brady. I hated the Patriots. I never hated the Tom Brady. You can't not respect the fact that someone his age is still playing the way he is.
I can hate him and respect him at the same
time.
No,
I know. I only hate him because he was in the Patriots. That's it. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Sorry about that.
Thanks for coming.
But yeah, what was I saying? I don't hate Brady. I disliked him because he was in the Patriots. That's it. But you can't like the fact that they're doing this, and you had it for 20 years, and he gave you 6 rings, and yet you still are gonna play off this petty stuff. I don't know. It's just
your fan base sucks.
Your fan base sucks. Honestly, they suck. Not all of them. Some of them are probably not that way, but majority of them are very salty about things.
Those of you that agree with this decision, you suck.
Yes.
Just saying.
Yes.
This guy gave you 6 rings. He put New England Patriots on the freaking map.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's I don't know. I have really nothing nice to say about that whole situation. But yeah, they're going against.
He gave you
And thank
20
you for the
years.
subscribe. The subscribe, Jay Jacon. I don't know if we're pronouncing your name right. Thank you for the subscribbles.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's unfortunate that that's what's going to happen. But yeah, the Patriots are going against them. I hope they lose by a lot. I hope Brady breaks records while they're playing against the Patriots because they deserve all the beatdowns before we get to them.
I couldn't care less who wins this game.
No, I don't care. I do care. I want the Patriots to lose. I want their fans to feel all the pain possible. Go ahead, it's fine.
Look, I don't care because 90 or I don't know what percentage. I'm sure it's a huge percentage, but they love Tom Brady.
Mhm.
Some of them jump ship when he jumped ship.
Mm-hmm.
I work with one. It's a guy at work. Oh, I was he's from New England. He's from New Hampshire. Huge Patriots fan. It's like, no, I'm a Tampa fan now. When Tommy and Gronk left, that's where I went. Yeah. Your fan base sucks. I hate all of you.
Anyway, moving on to the rest of the league. Washington wins against ATL. The Atlanta Falcons 34-30.
They need to work on that defense.
Yeah, they do. Detroit lost to Chicago 24-14.
Justin Fields.
Cleveland somehow squeaked away from Minnesota 14-7.
Snoozing game.
The Giants. The Giants win against New Orleans in overtime with a Saquon Barkley runaway touchdown. That game was funny, especially in the end, especially when they coin toss. It was very funny. I honestly, it's just funny.
Just look it up.
Yeah, just look it up. You'll see it.
And let me give a shout out real quick to my uncle Eric. He made a pretty good point. When's the last time anybody could say they saw the Jets and the Giants win in the same week?
Yes, the New Jersey teams actually finally win something.
New Jersey.
Hey, congratulations. Go back to Hoboken. Anyways.
East Rutherford.
Whatever. Dallas beats Carolina in a close game. It wasn't really that close at first, but they got really, really close towards the end. They beat them 36-28.
Yeah, Dallas handled them.
Kansas City beats Philadelphia 42-30.
Who'd you say?
I'm just gonna move on. Jacksonville already. We already know that from earlier this week. Jacksonville lost to Cincinnati. Congratulations, Joe Burrow, finally for your wins. Finally, 24-21. And right now, as we speak, it is 4 games. No, 4 games we have up right now. Seattle versus San Francisco rivalry game, huge game right there. 21-13. Seattle. Tough division. LA versus actually they're all going against each other this week. Arizona versus the Rams 27-13 right now.
Getting to the end of the third quarter in that one. That one was the highlight game for me of the week.
Yes, and I imagine Tom Murray. I want a Tom Murray Super Bowl, honestly. I wouldn't mind that. That would be fun. Anyways, Green Bay is beating Pittsburgh. No surprise there. 20-10. And the Baltimore Ravens, I would say a close second team to look after.
Denver's actually playing a real football team?
Yes, they're playing a real football team and losing against the Baltimore Ravens 17-7.
Okay.
So, there you go.
That's what's going on around the league.
That's what's going on around the league. And,
who's your favorite player of the game today? Our game. The only game that really matters.
That's tough. That's very tough.
Who's your favorite non-Josh Allen player?
I would say Knox, but that's just going to be too easy. I would say the call-ups. The 2 call-ups. They came up and they did the damn thing. And I'm happy for them. I think they earned at least for the most part. The big play just happened right now, apparently.
So you got Joquan Johnson and Cam Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you kind of stole my thunder there. I know we didn't see too much of Boogie Basham. I definitely.
Oh, but he did get his first sack.
I wanted to give him a shout out for his first sack. That was awesome to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. A lot of people were saying that he looked more NFL ready than Greg Rousseau in preseason. Obviously, that's not the case.
He got his first NFL start and his first NFL sack.
He showed out on his first game.
He showed out in his first game. He showed that he belongs.
Yeah.
So
he belongs on the roster.
And that's probably why we didn't see too much of Hughes either.
I mean, we saw Hughes here and there. Yeah, when we did see him, he was in the backfield. But yeah, the defense showed out. Another shout out for Tremaine Edmonds. Everybody's throwing dirt on his name, saying he's not worth it. But
he woke up. He woke the F up big time. Like,
he's doing his job. He's a serviceable, good middle linebacker, and he's doing his job. He's just not getting the stats. Today, he got you one. He got you an interception.
Mm-hmm.
So, show him some love.
Very happy for him. Anyone that's watching this after the stream, if you have a highlight player, feel free to comment down below.
Yes.
Do that because, we like to see who you're looking at. By the way, favorite play of the game is easily the sideline throw.
Oh my!
To I think it was a Diggs. It was very similar to the touchdown last week. To I think who was that to? It was it Emmanuel Sanders, the ones that the sideline catch.
Yeah.
Where he was going to the right.
To the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. So very similar, but obviously to the sidelines. Now it wasn't a touchdown, but it was a very similar play, and he executed again, even further pass and more accurate. It's like, if you don't think he's getting better down, I don't know what to tell you, honestly.
There's nothing you can say that's going to help Emmanuel Sanders is showing out.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like he was dropping balls in the first game against Pittsburgh, but there's a different Emmanuel Sanders here now. He is doing what we brought him here to do.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Period.
Okay. Well, there's only one thing left. There's
a game next week.
There's a game next week. We do have a game next week. Brian, you take over.
Right.
You're gonna.
I'll just move up.
No. You take over.
Oh.
You didn't use it because I'm gonna sit down and be in here.
Oh wow.
Okay. All right. Let me see if I can get this here.
We got ourselves a Sunday night matchup this week coming right up.
All right.
Prime time.
We're gonna set the mood. Hold on.
Let the producer do his producing.
I'm gonna do something real quick. All right, this is the acceptable.
This is acceptable. I'll take it.
Get the red light.
All right, so Sunday night, 8:20 p.m. Patrick Mahomes. I've been coming at you ever since preseason. There's been a big red circle on my calendar for this game. Words cannot describe the amount of pain and personal anguish you're going to feel. Last year, in the playoffs, how much pressure did we really get on you? Are you paying attention to what's going on these first 4 weeks? Are you seeing this revamped defense? I hope you watch tape. I hope you watch plenty of tape. I hope you get your whatever shoes you need to run faster, jump higher, wear whatever arm sleeve you need to get the ball out of your hand faster. Do whatever you need to do. Tell your wide receivers in your little Travis Kelce tight end, be ready. Because we're going to be ready. It is on. You think 40-0 today. I know Houston can't hold a candle to you. But it was a revenge game. This, same deal. Revenge game. You see Stephon Diggs standing in the end zone at the end of that game, just staring at you, celebrating? You think he's not coming after you? You think Josh Allen doesn't know? Doesn't see that? You think after Sean McDermott comes out and consoles his number one wide receiver after that he's not as hungry as anybody else to come up with the perfect game plan to stomp you into the ground? Just stop it. Listen, what you have here is a 33-29 win against the Cleveland Browns, where they could have easily beat you. You lost to the Baltimore Ravens, 36-35. You lost to a division rival, the LA Chargers, 30-24. You beat a mediocre Philly team. You got us. 8:20 p.m. next week. I've been saying this since the beginning. Patrick Mahomes, you are going to get hurt. Not injured. Your pride is going to get hurt. We're going to knock you off your pedestal. It's over for you. Done. Stomped into the ground. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, bring it. Bring your A game. I want it. They want it. Bills Mafia wants it. It's over for you. You got a prediction? Just out of curiosity, I'm curious. Angel, what's your prediction for this game?
36-24.
Ooh, 36-24.
36-24.
That's fair. I like it.
I want to destroy them.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that's going to happen. They are worthy opponents. They are very, 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 very worthy opponents. They're not a pushover, how you say. But I think we are finally going to take down the beast that is the Kansas City of Chiefs.
Well put. 36-24. It's not good enough for me. We're hanging another 40 on these guys. Not only are we hanging 40 on them, they're not breaking 20. I'm saying it's like 41-17.
Holy.
They have not been able to prepare for a defense like this. You can watch all the film you want. You can try to emulate whatever you think you can do. You're not ready. Greg Russo's coming for you. Boogie Basham's coming for you. Star Latulippe, who you didn't see last year, who you're probably going to have to triple team, is coming for you. Ed Oliver. Just be ready. Be ready. I'm calling it here now. The Chiefs are going down. This is not some optimistic fan just saying things just to say them, just to hype up a fan base. The Chiefs are done. Your time is over. Stop it. Accept it. That is what my take is on this entire topic. Kansas City, Buffalo, 8:20 Sunday night. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. With that being said, we got anything else for this show?
No, that's it. That's pretty much it. You know, just kind of like, you know, just realized we had that little kickboxing thing.
Yeah, well,
whatever.
we had to bring that suspenseful music in there because
Brian requested this one. He wanted to really put the nail in the coffin on that one.
I had to. I absolutely had to. So hope you enjoyed it. You're not going to enjoy it as much as you enjoyed the performance we had today or the past couple weeks.
Yes.
But we're going to have a show. Are we going to do a show like after?
I don't think so. We're probably going to, I don't know, we might do a Zoom call or something. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that. It's going to be a little bit tricky because we have a back-to-back night games.
Mm-hmm.
We should have a podcast.
Yeah.
In theory, we should, but it's gonna be so damn late. I don't think so. We're probably gonna have a next day type of thing. We'll kind of figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, though.
And we'll keep you posted on all of our social media, wherever you're following us, Facebook, Twitter. We'll even post it up on YouTube here if anybody's just following us on YouTube. So,
but yeah,
that being said, 40-0's a good feeling. Let's get ready for another celebration next week. Thanks for joining us today. Nickel City Hot Takes. Let's beat KC.
Peace. End stream.